Welcome into the Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that's going to save you some serious time and money, setting up Autopay for your CPS Energy bill. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by utility due dates, well, you are definitely in the right place. Let's be real for a second. Are you just totally exhausted from having to remember utility due dates every single month? And how frustrating is it to get hit with those extra processing fees just to pay for the energy you already used? It's a universal hassle, right? Managing manual payments is stressful, and those extra fees, they really sting. But what if you could put this whole shebang on autopilot, completely securely, and for absolutely free? Well, that is exactly what we're going to accomplish today. This right here perfectly illustrates why making the switch is such a game changer. Look at this comparison. When you rely on those manual online or phone payments with a credit or debit card, CPS Energy's payment processor actually charges a $2.35 fee per transaction. Do that every month, and you're literally throwing away nearly $30 a year just for the privilege of paying your bill. Plus, there's always that lingering risk of forgetting a due date and getting slapped with a late fee. But with ACH Autopay, which just means it pulls directly from your checking or savings account, that processing fee is exactly $0. Zero. On top of that, these are cycle-adjusted automatic drafts. So what does that mean? It means the draft amount automatically updates each month to match your exact invoice total, which totally removes the risk of underpaying that you sometimes get with fixed dollar drafts. Talk about peace of mind. Okay, here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, why choose Autopay? Number 2, getting ready for setup. 3, accessing Manage My Account. 4, the setup guide. 5, maintenance and troubleshooting. And finally, number 6, security tips and final thoughts. All right, section 1, why choose Autopay? Let's dive right into the benefits and saving. So, Autopay doesn't just save you from pesky card fees. It actually works beautifully with CPS Energy's other customer assistance programs. It's like a perfectly fitted puzzle. For instance, if you enroll in the Budget Payment Plan, or BPP, your annual energy costs are averaged out. So your monthly autopay draft stays virtually flat, which really protects your cash flow from those massive summer air conditioning spikes. And if you're the primary account holder and over 60, the Senior Citizens Billing Program extends your payment window from 16 to 25 days. That directly shifts your autopay withdrawal date to align perfectly with your monthly pension cycle. The Disabled Citizens Billing Program does the exact same thing, aligning your autopay date directly with your Supplemental Security Income or SSI distribution schedule. I mean, this is incredibly smart system integration designed specifically to prevent bank overdrafts. Moving right along to Section 2, getting ready for setup. Let's make sure you have all the essential prerequisites. Okay, here's what you're going to need before we get started. First off, your active CPS Energy account and your 10-digit CPS Energy account number. This usually starts with the number 300, and you can easily spot it right at the top of an old paper bill. You'll also need the primary telephone number that's linked to your service address. Next up, you need your bank's routing number and your specific checking or savings account number. Seriously, feel free to pause the explainer right here and go grab your checkbook. I'll wait. Got it? Awesome. Now, for identity verification, just have the last 4 digits of your social security number, your driver's license, or a state ID handy. And lastly, you'll need a valid active email address so you can actually receive your electronic statements and set up confirmations. Having all this stuff gathered in one place beforehand is going to make this digital, paperless setup process incredibly smooth. All right, Section 3, accessing Manage My Account. This is basically your gateway to the whole system. If you're a complete beginner, don't worry, here is your exact path. Step 1, open up your web browser and navigate directly to the official CPS Energy website, which is cpsenergy.com. Step 2, look right up at the very top of the homepage. You're going to see a pretty prominent button that says Manage My Account. Go ahead and click that. Now, Step 3, if you are a returning user, well, just log in. But if you've never used this online portal before, you're going to click to sign up or enroll. This is where you'll use that 10-digit account number, your phone number, and those identity verification details we just gathered to create your secure profile. By the way, if you ever get locked out, just look for the Forgot Password link right below the login box to quickly reset your access. You absolutely must be a participant in this MMA portal to request Autopay online, so this step is basically non-negotiable. Section 4, Setup Guide. Let's finally get this bill automated. Okay, so you're inside the MMA portal. First, look for the billing or payment options and navigate directly over to the Autopay enrollment section. Once you're there, listen closely because this is the most critical step. When it asks for a payment method, you want to input your bank routing and checking or savings account numbers. By setting it up as a bank draft or ACH, you completely bypass that $2.35 credit and debit card processing fee. Just poof, gone. This is also where you can select your specific billing options, whether you want to pay the full invoice amount, set a maximum draft limit, or pay a fixed amount each cycle. Finally, carefully, and I mean carefully, verify all your inputs. Make sure those bank numbers are typed in perfectly, and then confirm your setup. As soon as you hit confirm, you fundamentally upgraded how you handle your utility bills for good. Section 5. Maintenance and Troubleshooting. Here's how to manage your new Autopay profile. So the really crucial takeaway here is what I like to call the no surprises guarantee. See, you are still going to receive a monthly statement, either electronically or on paper, whatever you prefer. And when that bill generates, you actually get a 5-day pre-draft window to review your energy usage and double-check the total charges before a single cent is withdrawn. You are always in complete control. Now, a quick troubleshooting note for you. If you happen to have a past due balance at the exact moment you enroll, that past due amount is going to be withdrawn within 3 to 5 days of your enrollment. But for all future bills, it will simply draft on the regular due date. Oh, and if you ever switch banks, you must cancel your existing Autopay profile and re-enroll with the new bank information. Just be sure to submit those updates at least 10 business days before your next scheduled withdrawal so you prevent any payment failures or crazy duplicate drafts. I absolutely love pointing this out because folks always ask me, hey, what if I accidentally pay it twice? Well, once you're successfully enrolled, this exact phrase, do not pay CPS Energy Autopay account, is going to be prominently displayed right on your monthly bill. This notation is specifically put there to neutralize any fears of you accidentally making a double payment. When you see those words, you know for sure the system is working perfectly. All right, our final section, Section 6. Security tips and final thoughts. Let's make sure we keep your data totally safe. Here are some absolute pro tips based directly on official guidelines. First things first, enroll exclusively through the official CPS Energy MMA portal, the one that you navigated to yourself. Please avoid any third-party phone enrollments or unofficial payment gateways. Doing it yourself protects you from security exposure and prevents those sneaky, unrecognized fee markups from random third-party vendors. And again, opt for that bank draft ACH method to ensure you get those $0 processing fees. Finally, while you're poking around inside your MMA profile, go ahead and set up the notified billing and payment alerts. You can choose to get text messages or emails that tell you exactly when your bill is ready and precisely how much is going to be drafted. Let me tell you, combining automated payments with proactive SMS or email alerts, it provides the absolute ultimate blend of everyday convenience and strict, secure financial oversight. As we wrap things up today, I do need to share a quick professional disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is based on official CPS Energy guidelines and general best practices. As we all know, utility policies can evolve, so always verify these details based on your individual situation, or just consult CPS Energy directly for any specific account nuances or recent updates. And that brings us to the end of the explainer. You now have the absolute know-how to save time, eliminate those pesky late fees, and keep an extra $28 a year in your pocket just by avoiding card fees. But let me leave you with this one thought to chew on. Now that your utility bill is safely on autopilot, what other bills in your life could you automate today to achieve total financial efficiency? Take what you've learned here, apply it across the rest of your finances, and take complete control of your time. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you next time.